you in LA. See you in LA.
I immediately kind of regretted this trip when I got on the bike. How did the bike handle? The bike is still holding up in one piece, as you see. It's a little wobbly, not gonna lie. It's got the shakes. Feel like, when are you gonna test drive it? Well, going to LA down the coast is my test drive. Check out my accommodations for tonight, courtesy of my friend located in San Jose. Good morning, it is officially day one, and boy was it cold last night. I'm just scared it's gonna get worse and worse as the trip goes on. That's my beautiful bicycle with that really cool canopy and a super sweet design. Right, here's the final product, fully loaded. It looks like my bike keeps growing heavier and heavier, but I finally got the tent, sleeping bag, and sleeping pad. I'm almost in Los Gatos, and these trails are actually pretty nice. I was really disappointed with San Jose, but this trail is beautiful. It's along the creek. I'm running low on power. I'm gonna go to Starbucks, and we're gonna hit up the original supercharger. So the special appearance here is Mike Moo. He's a famous YouTuber. Wow, look at this setup.
Dude, it takes a lot of power to
wow, look at this guy.
I regret bringing the trailer almost.
Wow.
This is so heavy.
So my build is like, people think it's a sunshade. And Mike Moo's
awesome.
build.
It's incognito.
Yeah, Mike Moo's build is like, how many countries have you been to?
Someone asked me, it's like, oh, how far you've gone? I'm like, 5 miles. Wish me the best.
Wow. How heavy is this thing?
Very heavy, dude.
I'm thinking 300
I
pounds.
overpacked. I really shouldn't have.
Here we go, guys. We are riding alongside the freeway up there. It's Highway 17 and the creek down there. And it's so much fun because I got Mike Moo behind me. You know, biking is by yourself is boring, but when you have a friend, you know, this collaboration is gonna be great. I'm having so much fun. Screw work. Gosh, with these heavy electric bikes, every mile seems like a chore. We are finally at the top of the hill. There's a beautiful lake in the background. While we're waiting for my friend. This is when I used to jumpstart motorcycles. When I ran out of batteries on my bike.
I didn't know I used to do that.
It's a hard knock, hobo life. Engine's overheating. Yeah, me still walking up the hill. Taking breaks. On the plus side, I'm getting a ton of solar charging. It's all shaded roads. You know, I live and die with the sun. If I'm not able to generate a lot of electricity, I'm dead meat. I only have one main battery and one secondary battery. So Mike Moo has 2 solar power banks, as well as 3 stock batteries. He's carrying about 4 kilowatts of batteries, and I only have maybe 1.6 kilowatts. Mike Moo, first one to get a flat.
Yeah.
So we're about 5 minutes into this hill, and it's the main tire.
Oh, man.
We're gonna do roadside repair. Luckily, I brought my flat kit as well as a pump.
Shoot, man.
All right, here it is. It's like an industrial size staple side of the road. It punctured Mike Moo's tire, and we're gonna do some roadside patching. So we've only gotten like 4 miles from Starbucks. It's like 3 hours in already. So it's Rad Power versus Aventon.
Aventon Aventure.
Look what I got. I have the canopy that everyone makes fun of me for, and
looks like a decent setup.
I have the trailer. And we're just gonna tow it because I have twice the power and half the weight. Not anymore, I probably have twice the weight now, but twice the power. Let's go.
East, I'm guessing.
Alright, I'm gonna this hill. I'll see you at the top.
No problem. Look at that.
Handling sucks, but we'll probably saved an hour of time just by me towing this thing up like a mile. He's still in the back somewhere. And I actually ended up towing this thing like 20 something miles. It was nuts. We have the wobbliness from the canopy and the 150-pound trailer. It's, you know, a little Radrunner held up. And, you know, that drive was so bad. We just gave up and decided to go to the brewery. I definitely need this beer because I'm dying, man. Okay, that was our hotel in Capitola, or Aptos, Rio Sands. This is his new setup for today. Took down the solar panel, and I'm carrying an extra battery pack on my bike. Okay, we are making good time, and since I'm holding additional weight, we decided to plug it in as well as solar. So I'm getting over 5 amps of charging power, and that's basically breaking even with how much I use when I pedal. We finally got to the Highway 1, PCH. And the back road is over there. It's going to be more sketchiness. So far it's all sketchy. But you know, my Dual setup is holding on well, so you have the power bank charging at 4 amps as well as the solar providing at least another amp and a half. I'm getting 5 to 6 amps to the battery. It might be pushing it, but we'll see how this little Chinese battery holds up. 6 avocados for $1? That is cheap. This is a nice little bike route we got, parallel to Highway 1. My hot glue is not cutting it out. I think it's too cold and it's popping off, so I'm gonna have to pull over and just use duct tape. You can see it's a little chattery up there. Still got my glue here. We're almost in Monterey. California has its issues, but it's absolutely beautiful here. There's Monterey in the front. Look at that. And we'll be going down the whole coast, hopefully. See how far we get today? Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry about that. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
It's charging as we go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that custom or do you buy that somewhere?
Okay, Rise and Shine. It's currently day 3. We gotta do some hills today. Let's check out our campsite. So we're at the Fernwood Creek or Fernwood Campground. And here's our bikes. Pretty nice campsite. It's so damn expensive that it's not crowded at all. You can see all the sites to the right and left of me. Pretty empty. Seriously, it looks like a car brought all this stuff over. There's so much stuff. Whew. All right, we are biking up. We're biking down Highway 1. Mike Moose coming from behind. This bike keeps overheating, but we're almost done, so I'm charging in the sun. I know, yeah.
So we have some issues here. We need some electrical stuff that we probably don't have, but at least you can plug in the power on his big battery from China and still go, but something set it off. My battery somehow shorted, my cheap Chinese battery, which isn't surprising. Maybe too much load coming in and out. And it can charge, I hope it can charge, but it can't do the solar and the using it at the same time. So basically that might be the end of this Canopy. Fortunately we have some backup support coming, and we're probably gonna, I don't know, I might just give up the Canopy. We're gonna have to throw away the metal poles, disassemble it and call it a day. Mike let me know that I could charge my panel into his giant Montec solar battery bank. So now we are charging at over 100 watts while we're just hanging out. So solar is back in, guys. We have solar power again. Yeah, now I have Mike's build. It's awesome. Look at that. It looks old, but it's brand new probably. Woohoo! Look at this freaking bridge. Wow. Oh my God, it's beautiful here. This looks somewhat dangerous. Wow. Wow. That is beautiful.
It's brutal, man. Mike Moo is still somewhere down there. These hills are steep. We are running out of batteries fast. But it is beautiful. And I'm getting solar to this Montec charge controller. We don't have any, like, there's no gas stations for like 40 miles. There's no Starbucks to charge at. They charge $20 an hour for Wi-Fi. So we definitely have some range anxiety going on. Running out of power. We can't make it. Maybe a few miles to go. It's so bad. Mike was like yelling at me, park in the sun, park in the sun. You know, for an electric bike trip, you definitely need some solar power, some sort of backup energy in case something fails. So we made it. We're at the Ragged Point Inn. And I've got some awesome food. Look at that. Ooh, looks so good. Really polite people. And ask and you shall receive. Look at that. Perfect parking for the bikes. And 4 outlets. So we finally cleared Big Sur. And what a mess Big Sur was. My bike wasn't designed to go on the like 4,500 foot elevation climbs and dart around with high winds. But we survived. Oh my God. That was wild. Range anxiety, everything. Look how beautiful this bike ride is now. So much easier. We got a nice little lane for ourselves. Over in Big Sur, we were just fighting for shoulder space. People were just trying to cut us off, run us over. Man, look at this. Look how beautiful it is. Our anticipated range with flat levels, like up to 100 miles a day. But when we're dealing with those big hill climbs, we're down to 40 to 50 miles a day. There's wind behind my back, and I swear, my canopy is actually giving me a push. I'm actually solar sailing on this guy. So we are at the Best Western in San Simeon. It was rough getting the bike in, and we're on our way off today. So what we're gonna try to do is take some air out of the tires, because there's some stairs for the front door. And I can remove an inch out of the tires. And look at this, guys. This door wasn't even secured. So if you want to break into a hotel room and take somebody's stuff, you just go in the back and open this door. There's no lock or anything. How is it? And there's a battery on here.
Yeah, there's a battery.
This is an e-bike. Oh my gosh.
It's an e-bike. ECAT.
Wow, they're both e-bikes.
Both of them are.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh my god.
I get probably on a charge, I get probably about 60 to 70 miles.
No way. With pedaling though.
I'm getting one of these. It's so amazing.
Isn't that beautiful? It is so comfortable.
Is yours around the same price, 7,000, 6,000?
Yeah.
65. Yeah. Whoa. That Bosch motor though. So reliable.
See, the motor isn't even on for him right now. He's pedaling just his power.
Uh-huh.
He didn't even have the motor on. I got him have to throw it on.
Right.
I ride 2 different times. I ride in the morning and I ride after the sunset.
It's so fun meeting a bunch of different like-minded people on our travels. And this is the last 5 miles for my partner Mike. His brother's coming up through, what city are we in now? Morro Bay, and he's gonna hitch a ride. And it's easier for him just to hitch a ride with the bike back to home, so he doesn't have to leave it in LA.
So I noticed you got the Cloud 9.
Crap, it's all crap.
Oh,
It's all right. But Mike's battery pack stopped me from bouncing. Oh man, it's brutal. Oh man. Yeah. So we're looking at the Carbo. This thing is awesome. It folds. It's all carbon fiber. It's got great brakes.
Yeah. I shouldn't have put on a new saddle before I left.
But I don't think it can tow Mike's 300-pound trailer.
I still survived. It was surprisingly okay.
Guys, we are here at San Luis Obispo Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and unfortunately I did not make my time constraints. My family is getting together for the first time ever. I'm gonna call the Canopy a success. If anything, it was a great conversation starter. So many people came up to me. I was like, wow, what a great idea. And I was like, yeah, maybe it was a great idea. It definitely kept me out of the sun. Some parts of the Highway 1 were really, really sketchy. If I were to do this over again, I would have used a different material and maybe a different mounting point. Having a little wobble is okay going straight, but when you're going up and down 4,000 foot climbs off Highway 1 with no shoulder to bike on and tons of cars darting around you, it's really dangerous. You know, I would have loved to continue riding. It wasn't the bike that stopped me, it was my time constraints. Another 2 or 3 days I would have made it in Orange County. But it's been a great trip. I hope you enjoyed watching me, you know, test out my solar bike for the Radrunner community that kind of made fun of me. Use the bike one last time, and now I'm going to remove the canopy. Solar power dreams are going to be put on pause for now.